Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Key coming at y'all boys with a brand new video. And today, we got another reaction, you feel me? TikToker allegedly shot girlfriend in the face during a heated argument. Nothing you was arguing about. If y'all was using words, nothing y'all was arguing about was enough to get you to shoot her in the face, bro. That's attempt murder. That's almost life in jail. That's a lot of years. That's your life is over. Do your research on catching attempted murder. But with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let's do it.
A popular TikToker documented his life and relationship with his girlfriend.
You want to marry me?
Yeah. Are you asking me to marry you right now?
You gonna marry me?
Yes. We're married.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm just playing though. I never married your side.
I done did that a couple times. Damn, boy. That motherfucker made me jump. She look good though. Look decent.
I love you though.
No, you don't.
I love you.
No, you don't.
I like to wake up in the morning, roll over and look at you and be like, damn.
But now he's
That's a
behind
crazy
bars
ass turn of
accused
events.
shooting her in the face.
When we look at that individual, those individuals in the social media posts, they post again the highlights of what's going on. Oh, we're happy
That
here.
is true.
We're
What she
going
just
on
said is
dates
very
and doing
true.
things like that.
Social media is a highlight reel. They're not gonna post their losses. They're not gonna post their fights. They're gonna post when stuff is going good, or even when it's not going good. They can turn the camera on and act for a couple minutes or a couple seconds, and have the whole world fooled. It's crazy.
Nature, and you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes.
Ladarius Brownlee, known online as Dino, chronicled his romantic life and relationship with his girlfriend Saida Hashimi, known online as Zara. The duo, under the username of Dino and Zara, raked more than 150,000 followers on TikTok, and some of their videos massed millions of views. While the two appeared as a doting couple, trouble was brewing behind the scenes, as investigators say a heated argument after a holiday celebration would lead to tragedy.
What's that on his face,
According to the Flower Mound Police Department, the shooting stemmed from a heated argument as the couple were walking home from a 4th of July Independence Fest held in a local park. The fight reportedly turned physical. Then they got into their car, driving less than 3 miles away from the park. When Brownlee stopped the car, he pulled out a tanned Glock firearm from the driver's door pocket and allegedly shot Zara in the face above her right eye.
He tried to kill her.
Anytime you hear a story such as that,
but ain't no way. The same way you went over there and grabbed that gun, it's the same way you could have grabbed that door handle and just got out of the car, bro. I don't know what y'all was arguing about, but bro, it wasn't that deep to shoot the girl, bro. It wasn't that deep.
it's gonna be just astounding to where you are just taken aback that any person can be charged with such a
he got some shit on his face
that
too,
is
though.
something that is definitely intentional.
His ass.
So there's nothing that we could say that wouldn't be intentional about that action, and so it's definitely something that takes me off guard.
When officers arrived at the scene, they discovered the 28-year-old lying on the ground outside of the car. Brownlee was still on the scene when officers arrived and arrested without incident.
Shooting someone,
I ain't gonna count, y'all. Is it just me, or he do look a little bit throwed off? He was throwed off a little bit. What's wrong with you, my boy? God damn. Damn, I need a haircut.
For many person, right? But when you are right at the person's face, you're seeing them eye to eye, having eye contact. That takes more than anything in the world. Again, we go back to intentionality with something like that. And so this individual in this particular case was charged with aggravated assault with a weapon. I'm surprised he wasn't charged with attempted murder. Honestly,
he shot her in the head.
It rises to that level. And
he shot her in the head and they giving him aggravated assault. If she would have died, would they have charged him with murder? I don't think so. What is going on in Texas, bro? I know y'all got some lenient gun laws, but hold on now. We ain't just getting away with murder in Texas, are we? Y'all let me know in the comment section how Texas work, because I don't know. That's crazy.
Texas-based criminal defense attorney Bridget Williams explains he now faces a lengthy sentence behind bars.
If he's convicted of the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon because there's a dating relationship, then again, that makes it a first-degree felony. And so he could be facing anywhere between no less than 5 years in prison.
Damn, that's the damn.
And so
I ain't gonna count, bro. I feel like for the most part, bro, that should be illegal, bro. How can you go from 5 to 99, bro? It ain't like you saying 5 to 10, 25 to life. The lowest he can get is 5. You can max him out at 99. Life in jail. That's a little bit crazy to me. I ain't gonna, oh my God.
He's facing that,
Holy
then
shit.
it would definitely be a first-degree felony charge. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe if he takes a plea agreement on something like this, because he's given 2 confessions, I believe, one in a 911 call, and then also to investigators at a later time.
Zara was rushed to the hospital after the shooting as she sustained life-threatening injuries. And at this time, her condition is unclear.
If she passed
but
away,
a police spokesperson would tell WFAA in Texas
she'll
likely remain in the hospital for quite some time. Jail records show Brownlee faces charges including aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and deadly conduct discharging a firearm. But Williams explains those charges could change if Zara's condition takes a turn for the worst.
Whenever a person is charged immediately, sometimes the police department will charge the person with something that they know that they can prove. In this particular instance, the person is being charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Okay, we know that he assaulted her. It was aggravated because there was a weapon that was involved. It's a deadly weapon. That's a pretty much straightforward case there, right? And normally that charge is going to be a second-degree felony. However, when there is a dating relationship or a family type of relationship that's involved, it enhances that charge to a first-degree felony. So aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with a dating relationship, now he's being charged with a first-degree felony. And then in addition to that, the discharge of a firearm within a municipality, that is a misdemeanor case in Texas. And so he has 2 charges right now. Now, however, I would not be surprised if they increase that charge to attempted murder if this young lady survives. If she passes away.
But they still could charge him with it now. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not understanding what's the purpose. Okay, so because he admitted to it, but you can still charge him with attempted murder. Okay. I ain't no lawyer. I'm not no DA. I'ma just let them do their thing. I'ma just let them do their thing.
Manslaughter and things of that nature go down from there. But here it's murder. And if this particular person is charged with murder, then his punishment range can be anywhere from no less than 5 years up to 99 years in prison.
No.
The punishment range is the same, even though on the aggravated assault with a deadly weapon with the dating relationship, it's all a first-degree felony case. So either way, he's facing a first-degree murder charge. It's just a different charge. If she passes away, it would be murder.
Brownlee reportedly confessed to the shooting on a 911 call and again to investigators. And since he stayed on the scene after the shooting and didn't flee, Williams says it's possible that could help his case.
I am a little surprised that he stayed at the scene and that he gave a confession on the 911 call, because that's immediately, right? So that's in the heat of the moment when everything is going on. You give a confession immediately right off the 911 call saying this is what happened. Now, I don't know if he says, well, maybe she lunged out at me. I don't know what happened prior to that happening, but all we know is that he gives a confession on the 911 call. Now, is it helpful for his case? It may be helpful for his case in that he stayed when we talk about negotiations and mitigating.
I see double digits.
Away from it. He takes responsibility for it fully, right? And that may mean that he knows that he may need help, right? And he's not running away from the responsibility. So that could be helpful in mitigating the circumstances and mitigating the punishment whenever we're negotiating with the prosecution on his behalf. So I feel like that would be helpful. But as far as the charge for him, the charge is going to be the
That's
same. We
insane,
just go
bro.
back to that discovery to determine if all of his rights were given to him
So,
at the time of
oh.
giving those confessions,
Okay,
and
so
was
look,
that something
this is
that
a
can be
side note.
admitted into
So,
evidence?
I had somebody who I know who had just recently been sentenced to some time in prison, and they was telling me how so many people down there was getting so much time for these aggravated assaults with a deadly weapon. And I'm just like really, like, damn, like how much they like aggravated assaults and robberies. Them aggravated assaults, boy, they throwing football numbers. Them robberies, they giving you like 20 years. Armed robberies, like 20 years in Georgia, bro. Now, obviously, you might not do all of it, but I'm saying folks catch them like with two hands. I can't go for that. And then you ain't even getting them when you probably. But anyway, that's besides the point. But now I understand why aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or aggravated assault armed robbery is such a harsh crime.
With the two previously chronicling their lives on social media.
This is why I hate going shopping with motherfuckers.
We stop it.
Motherfuckers want to stop at every stop. I'm talking about every last one of them.
No, I'm never taking you shopping again.
Nah, I'm not taking you shopping no more.
Show them what you got.
Then motherfucker come here to get out of the goddamn Christmas tree. Like, man, when I got this damn Christmas tree for my room, finna make me mad.
I am never
Piss
going
me
with
off.
you anywhere again because you do not let me buy what I want to buy.
Because you just be spending money on nothing.
Because I'm only
They
trying to
even live
shop
together?
and make the house cute.
This
and
shopping right here.
we have to feed the hungry.
Damn.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
Williams explains their online personas might not have shown the full extent of their relationship, as witnesses would tell investigators the two had been verbally and physically violent in the past.
I think you hit that right on the nail. Social media is such a highlight reel of everyone's life, and sometimes it's very difficult for several people, millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, when they're looking at social media to compare our lives to things that are going on social media. But when we look at that individual, those individuals in this social media post, they post again the highlights of what's going on. Oh, we're happy here. We're going on dates and doing things of that nature, and you just don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I think there was some other witnesses who testified that they are not testified, but talked about that the couple had previous history of having frequent arguments. But those are not the things that you see on social media. You see the highlights, you see the parts where we're in love and happy. And so sometimes it's very difficult for people to make sure they separate that, and you don't know exactly what's going on social media.
At this time,
Damn.
Brownlee remains behind bars with a more than $500,000 bond.
Whenever a judge takes into consideration giving bond a case, they take into multiple factors into consideration. Is the person a flight risk? Do they have the means to become a flight risk? Does he have the means to escape and go to another country or something like that, right? Is he a danger to himself and others? He is a danger to himself and others. He is being charged with the heinous crime of shooting another person in the face, right? Does he have any community ties? So does he have any people in the community that could be supportive of him? And then lastly, does he have the means in order to post the bond? So there are multiple things that go into consideration when a judge is giving a person a bond, and for that amount that the judge considers to give as well. I am not surprised at all that the amount is what it is. It is excessive, but this is an excessive offense that he's being charged with. And like we talked about before,
but then you got to get a lawyer.
He has a,
if you're going
I would say,
10%,
danger to himself and others, then that is something that
you ain't got no property to put up.
That burden. It meets the charge.
And even if Zara survives the horrific shooting, it'll be up to prosecutors to determine if Brownlee's charges will get upgraded.
In our state of Texas, a lot of people think that it's always the alleged victim versus the defendant, and that's just not true. Once a charge comes forward, it is now the state of Texas versus that defendant, and the alleged victim is just now a witness for the state of Texas. And so the state of Texas is represented by the district attorney's office.
What was they arguing about?
The district attorney's office has the sole discretion of what the charges are and what the plea agreements are going forward. They will take into account what the victim's opinion is and what the victim wants, but they are no way obligated to utilize and say and do what it is that that victim wants them to do. They will take it into consideration when they are making the charges and when they are moving
This is
forward with plea agreements.
crazy, bro.
But it is ultimately up to the DA's office when deciding what the charges will be and what the plea
What is
agreements
that
will
shit on
be
his
as well.
face, bro?
The main issues here is just waiting to see
Those are
what the
scabs.
discovery is
He either got
coming
into a
out
fight
here,
or
and
she was
hopefully
beating
that
his
this
ass.
young
One of the
lady
two.
makes a full recovery. And if that is the case, seeing how this case unfolds.
Ladarius Brownlee, aka
All right,
Dino, is still
YouTube.
behind
That's
bars
gonna
in
wrap up
Denton
that
County
video.
Jail, held on a more
I'm one of those guys who my thought process when dealing with women is never put your hands on a woman, never, you know what I'm saying, call her out her name, even in the heat of the argument. You know what I'm saying? I can genuinely say in my 22 years of living, I have never called a female out of her name during an argument. Yeah, I ain't never did that. Let alone put my hands on no female at all. Let alone shot some, like, and this was your girlfriend too. That's what's blowing me. So it's just like, whatever y'all was arguing about, whatever y'all was getting into it was so bad that you wanted her dead. That's insane. If you in an abusive relationship, if you in a toxic relationship, please leave. I know you see all this stuff on social media. They telling you toxic relationships is the fun relationships. It's not, because it ends up like this. Okay? Go get that nice guy that you think is boring. You better go try him before you get before something bad happens on either side, because it can be male and female. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Key checking in, checking out, and we go.